and welcome back to Britmas 2020. This fake snow, guys. So as you can see, we are kind of closer to the window, different little setup. Now Krampus isn't in this video because he is actually out hunting down some bad children. So yeah, I said bye to him, but he'll be back, you know. I mean, I said I had a contract with him. He was supposed to be in every single video, but you know, he is a busy guy and he has been in my videos so far this month, and he will be back. So let me know if he came to your house, because I know you have a long list. And also, if you didn't know already, I am actually in hell right now. I am here until Christmas Day. So if you would like to see exactly how I got here, because apparently there's like a movie about it now, and it's called Brittany Goes to Hell. So if you want to check it out, it's up above, and I will leave it in the description box below. But yeah, so the movie's like apparently... What in the heck is going on? Thank you. I got my advent calendar, but like, hold on one second. Thank you. Girl, you come back here. Are you kidding me? This girl right here just gave me my advent calendar. It wasn't Zozo this time. So like, okay, Annabelle. Well, I'm not really surprised to see you here. So anyways, let's get right on into Oh my god, I just hit myself. Let's get right on into the advent calendar. So day 3, what the heck is number 3? There it is. I can never find it. Also, I want to say, I love how so many of you guys have advent calendars and you open them with me. It's like, it's the Britmas tradition. We always gotta open an advent calendar on camera. So we just got a white ball this time. So just leave the advent calendar right there. Oh my god, it's so cute. And I love being by the window. That was a good one. I think I'm gonna dim the lights for this one. Palpatine, can we just kind of dim the lights a bit? I just want to set the mood. Thanks. Perfect. Thank you. I love that. So getting into today's video, I thought we should cover some urban legends that you will probably remember from childhood, depending on your age, or you probably remember them right now. And these urban legends are still just as scary as they were when you remembered them today. Like, they are still just as scary. Maybe you haven't even heard of some of these either, so let's get into this, shall we? So this first story right here is about a haunted doll, so it makes sense because Annabelle just made her appearance down here. Didn't know, she didn't even tell me that she was down here. So this doll, okay, this little girl was given some money from her mother, lunch money to just spend at school, whatever, like on lunch, the lunch break. But she didn't decide to buy food that day. When she was walking home from school, she went into this store and she noticed this doll. And what was really creepy about this doll was the fact that it was holding up one finger. But she thought, her name was Rebecca, by the way, sorry. She thought that this was a really cool doll. She was like, oh my god, I want to get this. So, you know, screw buying food, I want this doll. I mean, this is definitely very relatable. I want this creepy doll, but she didn't know like there's something weird about it, could be haunted or whatever, so she bought it. So when Rebecca got home with the doll, she left it downstairs and then went upstairs to do her homework. A little while later, the doll began walking up the stairs saying, 1 step Rebecca, 2 steps Rebecca, and so on, in a sing-song voice all the way up the stairs. And this staircase had 10 stairs, so all the way up these 10 stairs, this doll is singing 1 step Rebecca, 2 step Rebecca. I'm not sure the tone, but you get the point. And after the doll made it to the top of the stairs, the doll then said, I'm here, Rebecca. Later on, Rebecca's mother came home and she started making dinner, and she called up to Rebecca and there was no answer. So she was like, girl, don't make me come up there. So she called Rebecca again and there was no answer. So she finally went up the stairs, and when she opened up the door to Rebecca's bedroom, she found Rebecca dead, covered in blood. Blood was everywhere. And this doll was found sitting on Rebecca's dresser, holding up 2 fingers this time. And you know what the fingers represent? Because when Rebecca first bought the doll, there was 1 finger that was up. And now there's 2 since Rebecca's been killed. The fingers represent the amount of people that this doll has killed. This next one is known as the hotel room. So there was this man who stayed at a hotel for a business trip. I'm not sure which hotel, but he was given a key card for his room and he went up to his floor. On the way to his room, he noticed one of the doors still had a keyhole and had not been converted to a card reader. Interesting, he thought, and then he headed to his room. He couldn't stop thinking of that one door all night and wondered why it hadn't been changed. The next morning, he peeked in the keyhole on his way out, and he saw a lady with long white hair standing in the corner facing away from him. He just shrugged it off and went about his day. He returned to that hotel that night, exhausted and eager to get back to his room, but he saw the door again. He figured it wouldn't hurt to look, and when he did, it had been blocked. Something bright red seemed to have been put in front of the keyhole. He thought, okay, well maybe whoever that was noticed that I was looking through, so he was, low-key embarrassed. The next morning, he then asked a hotel employee about the room as he was checking out. And the lady said, oh, last time someone stayed in that room, it was a bride waiting for her wedding to start. Her groom never showed up, and she suddenly passed away in that very room the next night. Nobody has touched it since. She's very hard to forget. She had long white hair and bright red eyes. The next one, now this is a classic, everybody knows it, so I feel like she's like one of the co-stars on my channel. I've made so many videos about this girl. Her name is Bloody Mary. Like, you guys know, I have played the Bloody Mary ritual so many times. I've made videos about Bloody Mary, I've made videos about my experiences with Bloody Mary when I was a kid and whatever, just everything. So I won't be too long about this, but I thought I had to add it in because I feel like we all have grown up knowing about Bloody Mary. So there's so many different variations and, about Bloody Mary. You go into the bathroom, of course, turn off the lights. You could either have a flashlight with you or candles, and there's different ways to summon her. You could just spin around 3 times and say her name. Maybe you don't have to spin around. You can spin around 13 times, or you can just say her name 13 times. But really what you're trying to do is you're looking in the mirror, you're calling out her name, and apparently she is supposed to appear in the mirror and scratch your eyes out. And I feel like everybody has done this once in their life, or more than once in their life, like. But it's one of my favorite games, and actually Bloody Mary is definitely my favorite urban legend, so you guys already know, so I'm not going to go into like the complete details about it, but that's pretty much it though, to sum it up, because you guys know. So let me know down below if you have recently played Bloody Mary. This next urban legend is one of the creepiest ones. It's called the clown statue. Now, I made a whole video about the clown statue years ago, so if you want to check it out, definitely do. So there was this girl that was babysitting these kids, and the parents were out and they told her that she could watch TV in their bedroom. So she put the kids to bed and she was watching TV in their bedroom. And she was so freaked out because there was this clown statue that was just in the corner of the room staring at her. And she's so freaked out by clowns that she didn't know, like, what the heck, why do they got a clown statue here? Like, I kind of don't want to watch TV in this room anymore because it's freaking the hell out of me. So the parents were out to dinner or whatever, and they called to check in on her to see how the kids were, if they were put to bed. So she answered the phone and she was like, yeah, they're asleep. I'm in your room watching TV, but is it okay if I maybe leave your room and watch TV somewhere else, because this clown statue is freaking me out. The parents then went completely silent on the phone. And they were like, clown statue? We don't have a clown statue. So she ran and got the kids and they got the heck out of there. And the dad was telling her, like, get the heck out of there. We do not have a clown statue in our bedroom. What the heck are you talking about? Oh my God, and this next one, this gives me major chills. The killer in the back seat. So I'm pretty sure, if it's nighttime and you're out somewhere and you're getting back into your car, you're automatically looking all throughout your car to make sure there's nobody in there because you freaked yourself out. I feel like we've all done this and we still do it to this day because you really can't trust anybody. You don't know who's lurking, who's watching. Like, it's a scary world we live in, honestly. So this story goes, it was late one night and this girl was leaving a party. She got into her car and she started driving back home. She notices there's a truck that is following her very closely and occasionally flashing its high beams at her. She slows down to let him pass, but he stays right on her tail, flashing the high beams. And whenever she would speed up, he would speed up. She then takes an unexpected turn and he does the same, and so on. He's just always on her tail. And when she gets home, she runs out of the car screaming at her parents that there's some psycho guy that's following her. But the guy in the truck calmly gets out and explains that he saw a creepy guy crawl into her back seat just before she left. And every time he popped his head up, the truck driver flashed his high beams in order to scare him. And when they went to look, they found a man laying on the floor of the car, curled up, holding a knife. So this truck driver was trying to save that girl. This gives me so many chills, because if it wasn't for that truck driver, the guy in the back seat, he would have made a move and done something. But anyways, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you remember any of these urban legends, if they still freak you out to this day, or if there's some new ones that I brought to your attention in this video. If you want me to make a second part, let me know. And like I said, you should definitely check out Brittany Goes to Hell so you can see exactly why I'm here and how exactly I got here. You'll see the whole thing because it was caught on camera. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.